Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy. Welcome back to Uncultured, a movie podcast. Technical difficulties have been happening, like always. Can't record one time without something happening. Um,
Hey, I've always been fine.
yeah, it's always on my side or his side. It's never Hobo's side.
Yeah,
Kind of weird.
still your mic's a little fucked, but it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Um,
I back. I'm back. So you were like saying the greetings, right?
yes. Hobo, how are you today?
Oh yeah, I'm doing good.
Good. That's good. Fuad, how are you today?
I'm great.
Awesome. All right.
Uh,
Wow. Interesting stuff happening.
wow, there's the yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask something. Is Andrew Garfield is like there's like news about him or something, or
Was it?
you didn't hear? Yeah, somebody says that he was like supporting Palestine or something.
I didn't hear about that at all.
Yeah, no clue.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so I'm maybe wrong about this. Yeah.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't hear about that. I'll definitely have to look it up though. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. So have you guys watched this movie before? This podcast we're doing.
This is my first time.
The Silence of the Lambs, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched it. I've watched it before. Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys know this is based on a book?
Yep. Yeah. I didn't read the book, but uh, I don't. I didn't. I didn't hear from the author that the movie wasn't like faithful for to the book. I think I don't know,
Like,
but I don't
that's usually how
know.
that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. So is did you read the book or somebody
I did
read
not
it?
read the book. No.
I never have.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I heard it's a
I
good book
think it.
though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Uh,
Yeah, but it was great. It was a great movie. Like it was a great movie to watch. Even in the second in the second time, yeah, it was great.
yeah. Yeah, it's not as much as about uh, my brain is melting already. It's not really about Hannibal Lecter. It's more about them trying to get Buffalo Bill than anything. Um,
Yeah,
as this is the second book in the series.
It's made
Um,
in a beautiful age where cameras don't exist.
yeah, for real. Um, yeah, it's like um, this is the second book in the series. So, starting with the second book is kind of weird, but what can you do? Uh, just quick thoughts about it. Hobo, anything that you kind of want to, something you could touch on before we get into the story?
Mm-mm. It was a decent story. Man, she would not shut up in that hole though. Nothing
Yeah,
bad
no,
even
she just
happened
kept
to her.
yelling.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, like she got sprayed with the hose. And she got
Yeah,
lotion. I don't know why she yelled so much. She didn't even get like she got beat up the first time, but
yeah.
but never again. She was not in that much danger.
Honestly, surprisingly, she was not. I thought that it'd be. I know the reference obviously because so many things have referenced it. So when I watched the movie for the first, right, this is like the second or third time I watched the movie now. But the first time I watched the movie, I was like, oh well, I know where the scene comes from. So like, she's gonna be in a lot of peril. Not really. She's in a hole most of the time, so it's not a huge like um, threat being face to face.
Yeah, but like the fear in her mind when she sees the blood on the walls of the hole, uh, it was like I think she was thinking, always thinking, what is he going to do with her? I think that was her fear. I think.
Maybe. Fawad, any quick thoughts before we get into the story here?
Uh, I don't think so, but yeah, on the second watch, I think there is like it's not a detail, but things I didn't focus on when I watched the first time, like the I'm going to repeat myself, but yeah, it was like the officers looking at Clarice, the and other things I don't remember now, but yeah, but overall it was a great movie for me. Yeah.
Yes, it's a very good movie. Um, a lot of that goes to Anthony Hopkins though as Hannibal Lecter. He just does a great job.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So this movie was released in is released in New York first, in the end of January, and then released in the rest of the United States on February 14th, 1991. Um, its budget was $19 million, and it grossed $272 million. So it definitely was not a bust. Um, so Clarice Starling is the main person in the book and in the movie. They differ a little bit though, from page to screen, obviously. Jodie Foster plays Clarice. She does a pretty good job. I don't have any like super big complaints about it. Um, but she's an FBI trainee or whatever. Um, and her boss makes her go to interrogate whatever Hannibal Lecter. Get some. I'm sorry, my brain is like fried at the moment. Uh, and just tried to see kind of if they can gain any insights into it at all about another serial killer on the outside. Obviously, Hannibal Lecter is in a fucking prison,
Mm,
so
yeah.
um, so she meets Hannibal Lecter. Obviously, one of the most famous scenes that happens is he recites the how he's gonna eat her liver with a fuck.
With beans, I think with beans.
Yeah, it's beans and like Chianti, which is like a wine or something.
Yeah.
I'm not super into that whole wine world, so I don't know how good that actually tastes. But
Man,
Yeah.
I still can't imagine only sending 2 cops for Hannibal Lecter.
that's what I'm saying, man. Like I don't understand. Like he's like one of the most prolific serial killers in this world, so it doesn't really make sense to me. But
Yeah, you had a bit of plot armor in there.
oh yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
I mean, just like the agent had ungodly amounts of plot armor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Does not help. Um, so I had to look up um the Wikipedia one because there's a scene as she's walking out. Someone throws something. Apparently, it's supposed to be semen. I did not know that.
Oh, you
Yeah,
never saw the robot chicken skit?
I don't think I have.
I have to show you that.
Oh man.
yeah. Gonna. I think yeah. He tricked her to I think to let her.
But
Yeah. Uh, he he was like was telling her his arm was broken or something to let her have a closer look, and then he tricked her. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like, yeah.
Yeah, I always wondered what that was supposed to be. I get this demon. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it was very, very odd. Um, Hannibal Lecter obviously changed his mind. I don't know why he changed his mind at that, but whatever. Um,
I think he has like something like something something psychological from his mother or something to care about women. I don't know.
there you
yeah, I'm
go.
not sure.
I ended
Um,
up finding it pretty quickly.
oh, okay. Um, yeah, so then he gives her like a lead, and then they find the severed head later.
But
Man, I just want to talk about my favorite scenes. I don't even want to talk about the movie, if I'm being quite honest.
yeah,
A lot of the
I,
movie just felt like filler. Yeah,
It is. It is so much filler. It is so much filler.
did not need to be that long.
No, but most of it's just talking, and then like little scenes of Buffalo Bill doing his thing.
yeah. I but I don't know. I like the atmosphere of it. The yeah, I like the atmosphere of the. I don't know. There is something to it that grabs your attention. I don't know. I don't. I can't like put my hand on it, but I think there's something in the whole movie that's I don't know unsettling or something. Even if there was talking or something, yeah.
Yeah,
There's I don't know, but I didn't mind the talking the talking of each character in the scenes. Yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah. And then Hannibal Lecter offers to profile, which, if you guys ever seen the show Mindhunter, is based on the true story. The name should change, but it's based on the true story of the FBI actually profiling serial killers in
Mhm.
the mid to late 70s. It's a pretty good show. I highly recommend it. Um, yeah, I want to talk about that instead. And I don't know what it is, but the reason why there's a moth on the poster itself, and I think on the movie cover also. Um, Buffalo Bill, I don't know why, is like obsessed with like moths and stuff because he has uh like almost like a shadow box filled with them, right, in his house.
Yeah, I think one big thing about the movie that they probably lost because they went just to the second one is you just don't know anything about any character in the movie. It's all random ass people. Like
That's true.
you get no real backstory for any of them. Just oh, Buffalo Bill likes moss. Oh, Hannibal Lecter is smart and eats people. Like it's
Yeah,
surface level for every character.
yeah. It really takes away something when you start with the second book and not the first one, which the sequel came out in '01. But there's 2 prequel films after that. So it took 10 years to do a sequel, and then it took even longer to do 2 prequel movies, and the most well-known one's the second one.
Yeah.
Just wild.
So there was the Red Dragon, right? That's the
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
so
sequel. Or is it the sequel or the prequel? To
Red Dragon is the first book, that was the prequel, and then the sequel's Hannibal. I don't know if that one's based on a book.
That's the TV show, right? What, or is it different thing from the TV show?
I think it's called Hannibal, but it's more based on the movie Hannibal Rising, which came out in 07.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because it's his from when he's a young like I think he's when he starts like 19, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta see if Hannibal's based on a book. I'm not sure if it is. I know Red Dragon is. Red Dragon's the first book.
Okay. But I think that uh, there are things that wasn't explained in the movie, but it was like giving like giving them like a mysterious characters. Like you are intrigued to watch them, and uh, I don't know how to say that, but like giving little details about the character can make them mysterious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm maybe wrong. Yeah.
All right, what you got? What else you got in these notes?
I was gonna talk about my favorite scene because it's the best scene in the movie.
Okay. Is it the fact that we have fully like realized night vision goggles but no cameras?
Yeah, I love that so much.
And it's some hillbilly that fucking has moths in his apartment or in his house. Like it's not someone rich who has this.
No, but it's him. Like he collects them himself. It's wild. I think that I'm not sure where in the movie. I don't look at the timestamp, so I don't know where in the movie this is. But when it's just Hannibal and the two I don't know if they're cops or guards, and he slices one open and hangs him from the top of that Thunderdome structure thing, and then starts beating the other one to that fucking piano music. I love that scene.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, me, if I would have had one arm restrained, I would have just got my gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is a horror movie, so you can't be smart in horror movies.
Yeah, I just want to see. I just want to see one horror movie at one point.
Yeah.
Where they are smart, but the killer's just smarter.
Right. Yeah. Instead of like in Friday the 13th when they just trip over their own feet.
Yeah, like his plot just emanates out of him and makes everyone else worse.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bill's real name is James Gum, but there is in the book it's explained as his mom was a huge alcoholic and didn't spell James out correctly and left the S off, and that's why his name is James.
Interesting.
But of course, we can't get that in the movie.
You know, I do wonder. I do wonder how that man is has a strong enough back to carry like 120-pound women in and out of that well, and how long it took him to make a well in his basement.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure if it came with the well or he had to build that well.
I doubt it. I have never heard of that.
Well, you got to remember, we're also in the South. He's in Tennessee. Remember
But still, I mean,
that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it had to take a long time, right? Because you gotta go through the concrete floor and then build it and then put bricks in the side of it. That takes some time.
which I mean, I feel like you could climb out of that with the way they put the bricks like that, but that's a whole nother issue.
Honestly, you probably could, but what are you gonna do? um, yeah. So James Gum, Buffalo Bill is like they call him transsexual, but he's now transgender, I guess would be, and he wants to have a sex change operation, which is why he uh, kills fat women and he cuts them and makes them into like bodysuits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Seth Green has talked about his voice for Chris Griffin was a parody of Ted Levine doing Buffalo Bill.
Perfect.
So that's that's why it sounds like that, because it's based off of this character.
You see, I didn't even notice it, honestly.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, when Chris Griffin does the the scene from the movie where he's talking in the mirror and putting lipstick on,
Yeah.
you can really hear it in that scene.
Okay.
Yeah, so somehow he has night vision goggles. We skipped over a whole bunch of plot. It's all filler. It's all filler. Um, Somehow he has night vision goggles. Not sure how. Don't know. Um, and then obviously she takes him down and kills him. He dies. He dies in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he can't quick draw with a
Like you introduce a character into this series and then you kill him in the same movie. I don't understand that. I don't think he dies in the book.
Maybe. Okay, I just want there to be reference. The second book was made in 1988, so the story takes place probably around then.
Yes, this is true.
Oh, and there's 4 books in total.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know that. Yep. There's the. I'm on the Silence of the Lambs for the book. There's the moth that they use. Um,
was all the books like adapted to movies or just few of them, like the Red Dragon?
I'm not sure.
not sure. I'm looking it
Yeah.
up, but I'm not sure. Uh, do you guys know why the name of the book and the movie is called Silence of the Lambs?
Nope.
So
what did you say? Sorry. What's the meaning of Silence of the Lambs? Or
yeah,
yeah, I think I don't know. I know that she like this tells a story about how the lambs were like the she was like caring for them, and she wanted them to she let go of them, yeah. But uh, I don't know, is just is it about her or something, like being a
yeah,
victim, or okay.
yeah. So when I believe when she was a kid, I don't remember if she lived on the farm or lived next to a farm, but whichever one it is, the farm would uh, slaughter lambs for meat, obviously, and um, they would scream and then would instantly go silent because they would die, and that's where that comes from.
Yeah. But is it like a hidden meaning? Like it references something else? Uh, there's a hidden
Uh,
meaning.
yeah, it's also based on I don't remember what the book's called, but it's what Blade Runner's based on. It's a book. Fuck, I don't remember the name of the goddamn title of the book, but it's what Blade Runner's based on.
Okay.
And it's also a reference to that as well.
Yeah. I also like from the movie because yeah, I think it's for me it's a little complicated. I wanted like to watch like some like a bunch of YouTube videos to understand the like the hidden meaning from the things that was happening in the movie. What's the hidden meaning of the whole movie? But yeah, I want to do that.
Okay, so it looks like all of the books. Red Dragon was made twice. The Red Dragon was actually made the first time in like a couple years after it came out. But it wasn't called Red Dragon. It was called Manhunter, and then it was made again later as Red Dragon. And it looks like Hannibal and Hannibal Rising are also both books that were based on that were then adapted into the movies as well. So it looks like they all got made, and then the television series obviously got made also.
Yeah. And to be frank, like what's his name? Shoot, the guy who like was the actor who was like portraying Hannibal for the TV show was very. He's a great actor, to be honest. And
Yeah,
I don't yeah, and I don't know. There's like I want to like see the similarities between the two characters, but like he made the actor of the character he made him great. I think Anthony Hopkins was, yeah, he perfect, not perfected, he like he is the optimal actor for the character, but uh, the other actor was very great for this role, yeah.
and then they also developed a TV series called Claire Reese for CBS, but it didn't last very long.
Oh yeah, but I wanted also to know why they adapted the second book, because it's, I don't know, they like they wanted to make something like Star Wars or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so the first movie that was made is called Manhunter. It has Brian Cox as Hannibal Lecter, but they changed the spelling of his name for some reason. They added a K and changed the E to an O.
Oh, so okay. So Manhunter is based on which book?
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. Okay, so they've made Red Dragon 2 times, but this is
Twice, yeah.
what. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Brian Cox. I didn't notice his name, but that's the guy from Succession, right?
Brian Cox? Is Brian Cox playing Succession? I haven't seen that
Yeah.
show for a while.
Okay. Yeah, but he's getting a lot of praise now. Yeah, from the start of the season, of course. The
Gotcha.
start
He's
of the
also
TV
in Super
shows.
Troopers. That's where I know him from.
I didn't watch the. I didn't watch this, so to be honest. But
Well, we're
I've
going to
heard
do that one.
it wasn't. Was it? What's the movie called? Troopers what?
Super Troopers.
Super Troopers. Okay. Is it a great movie? Or
I think it's pretty good.
uh, Super Troopers? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm searching for it. Yeah, it was from 2001. Okay. So, the Silence of the Lambs is of course, it's the most popular one from the others, but uh, so the people like who watched the Silence of the Lambs, I think some of them watched Red Dragon or Manhunter before watching this movie, so they have like some background knowledge about the character and what's his story and all that sort of thing, right?
Honestly, probably not. I talked to my mom this one day because we were watching it, and I asked her if she watched any of the other movies before watching Silence of the Lambs, and she looked at me and told me, "No, this is the only one I've watched." So I highly doubt. But it's also apparently the most well liked book also.
Okay, so that's why it was like they wanted to make it, and yeah, it became popular, and yeah, uh,
Yeah.
that's nice. I didn't know. I haven't known about that there was a movie before this, so that was interesting. Interesting background about
Oh wow,
the
the
movie.
ending of this book series is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the chick, she
Okay.
she ends up falling in love with this man, and they
That's
run
right.
away together.
Guys. That's
Apparently, she breastfeeds him at one point.
wow. I know that for a fact that does not happen in the movie.
In this movie, no, but like in the
No.
later on series, at
That's
least from what I'm
wild.
reading, apparently it gets really weird.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, I am
Talking
not
about
surprised.
sequels, yeah, yeah. I heard about also about books that the guy who made Fight Club. He was like impressed by the movie and the director of how he managed to like heighten uh, the material and like make it make a great movie out of the book. He was like, I think he's the only one who was like praising the director off of his book. Yeah. But there was a sequel, like a sequel book or something like that after Fight Club. I think the author made it, but it wasn't as popular as the first movie, as the first book or movie. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, weird series. I don't know. All I know is
Yeah.
about Silence of the Lamb.
Yeah, very odd. Yeah. How about what's your rating for Silence of the Lambs?
Cool scenes, very quotable scenes.
Mhm.
Overall, I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
Nah,
Really?
I wasn't blown
Oh, he
away.
got mad. He got mad at you.
It was an okay movie. I mean, for its time, super innovative, probably. But
super innovative first time. Yeah,
nowadays, I'm like, man, this shit's so.
I've seen this shit a million times at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fawad, what do you?
I think I'm going to give it a 10.
Oh, Jesus!
Hey,
Wow, his
Just
first. I think it's his first 10, and he gives it to Silence of the Lambs.
man, should we call
Wow.
a bad opinion right there?
That is wild. Very interesting.
Just for Anthony Hopkins' performance, I give it that. But yeah, I'm not regretting that this rating, to be honest.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't even say he's the best actor I've ever seen, so I can't give it a 10 off of him.
he's a good actor. I think he does a lot of good in the movie.
Yeah, but there's better creepy actors out there than him.
There is,
Yeah.
but there's not as many killers that you can just have a conversation with.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and he plays it very straight. Very, I mean, he's a fucking psychologist. I mean, he is like, you know, or a psychiatrist. I mean, he's a very smart person. I thought I was gonna have the highest rating. I'm gonna go right in the middle. I'm gonna go 7.
Cool.
A
Not
straight
mad at a
7.
7.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: I think Jim Carrey was like talking to him, and like he was making, I think, Ace Ventura, Jimmy Carrey, and he Anthony Hopkins, said to him that he based the character of Hannibal of like he wanted to like make his movement as from the reptile or some animals, like some wild animals. I think Jim Carrey was saying about that. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to do with this fact, but I wanted to add this in the podcast.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard him talk about it before. Very slow. No, quick movements or anything. It's very interesting the way he plays it. Um, let me pull this up real quick. We can talk about it. Come on.
Yeah, I want to talk about like they robbed us from talking about Creep, which was announced like they're making a TV show from Creep, I think it's called Creep Tapes, where
Really?
they like, yeah, there's like 8 different stories. Every episode is a different story from the tapes of the creep of the guy. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. I think we can talk about TV shows here, but yeah. Uh, I'm going to watch it sometime later when it's released. I think it's not
Yeah,
on now.
that sounds pretty interesting. We might have to do that too.
Yeah. Uh,
Sorry, my computer's being slow. I'm trying to pull
I
this.
think that's basically everything, man. Oh wait, no, you're pulling something up. I forgot.
I just gotta pull this up real quick so we can discuss it eventually.
Also, did anyone watch the Severance TV show directed by yeah someone? Hobo, were you saying something?
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's like a crazy TV show, but it's great. There's a season 2 for it. That's why I'm talking about. Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so we got Silence of the Lambs done. Um, did we want to do Rob Zombie next, or did we want to do something else before Rob Zombie?
well,
I mean, we
I'm
could watch
okay.
another VHS movie
I
Oh,
do like
yeah. Well,
if we don't feel like just suffering doing another Rob Zombie video.
Not particularly, no.
All right, we'll skip over Rob Zombie then.
Okay.
if,
Well,
if you
okay,
want
so I'm
okay.
I will move VHS 2 up, and we
Alright.
can suffer next week.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was thinking, can we like because of it has the franchise or the IP has many movies, we can like choose randomly from it, or we're going to like ruin it by doing that.
No, that's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna try to space them um throughout, but yeah, I was gonna pretty much gonna put them all in the list eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we can watch VHS too.
All right,
Yeah,
then
it's a
we will switch those two, and okay. All right, I think that's it then. Um,
Yeah.
Fuan, anything else?
no, I'm great. No, I said what I wanted to say. That's it for me.
Okay. Hobo, any last words for you?
The only reason someone would give a 10 out of 10 to this movie is if they wanted to play Claire.
I mean, you never know.
That's all I gotta say.
I love the movie, and I'm not going to change my rating. To be honest.
You can't make me.
Oh, don't worry. No, I ain't gonna make you change it. I just gotta make everyone dislike your opinion. There we go.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching and or listening. This podcast is available on all your favorite music streaming platforms and right here on YouTube as well. Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.